What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day. So in this video, I want to talk about The Mandalorian Season 2, its overall plot, and why I believe we are inevitably building up to a Luke Skywalker cameo, or perhaps something even more serious than that. So as we know from the end of last season and the trailer for Season 2, Mando is seeking out the Jedi for help with Baby Yoda. He doesn't know what to do with the child. He doesn't know what his power means. He doesn't know how to handle it, and he's been instructed to find the Jedi and they will be able to help him, presumably. Now, this show takes place 5 years after Return of the Jedi, which means Luke Skywalker is literally the only Jedi in the galaxy at this point. And during the time that this show takes place, the Jedi are really like legends. A lot of people don't even really believe that they ever existed. And we can kind of see that because Mando clearly doesn't even know what the Jedi are. He doesn't know who they are, what they did. He has to be told about them, and it's like a completely foreign concept to him. A lot of people don't even know what the Force is, clearly. We saw that with Quill and Mando. They don't understand what's going on. They don't understand how the child is doing the things that he's doing. So anyways, like I said, Luke is the only Jedi in the galaxy. This is 5 years after Return of the Jedi, so we don't really know exactly what Luke was doing at this time. This is long before he ever went into exile and Ben Solo turned to the dark side. Ben Solo isn't even being trained as a Jedi yet. He's like 4 or 5 years old right now. So it's possible that Luke is on that mission with Lando that Lando referenced in The Rise of Skywalker, where they're on that Jedi fact-finding mission and looking for artifacts and stuff like that. And eventually that builds up to the death of Rey's parents and Luke almost intersecting with them. But that would be further down the road because Rey, of course, is not even close to being born yet, actually. It's also possible that Luke is at this point getting ready to actually start up his Jedi training academy, or maybe he's actually training Leia at this point because we don't really know exactly when that was going on. Now, of course, it's pretty much been confirmed that Ahsoka is going to be in Season 2, so a lot of people are going to say, well, Ahsoka's a Jedi and she's in this season, so there's your answer. Luke Skywalker doesn't have to be in here. And that's true. Luke does not have to appear, but Ahsoka is also not technically a Jedi anymore. Luke Skywalker is literally the only legit Jedi in the galaxy right now. So yes, the fact that Ahsoka and probably Sabine are in this does mean that Luke does not necessarily have to be here. But what I think is going to happen, actually, it might not happen in Season 2, this might not come till Season 3. I predict that the child will eventually connect with Luke Skywalker in some way. It might be even further down the road than we are right now, so I would think that what they would want to do here is have a cameo of Luke Skywalker and a young Ben Solo, and that will eventually feed into a new spin-off series where we follow Luke and Ben as Luke trains Ben, and eventually that leads to his turn to the dark side, which is way, way down the road. Like, that would be almost 20 years down the road from the time period we're currently at with The Mandalorian, but I think that would be a really smart thing to do. So, a lot of people have pointed out, actually, or a few people have pointed out that there may have been a hint at Luke Skywalker in the trailer. So if we look at this shot right here that I'm putting on the screen from the trailer, there's two X-Wings either escorting or pursuing the Razor Crest, and obviously Luke Skywalker flew an X-Wing that looks just like these. And so what a lot of people are saying is, hey, what if Luke Skywalker's in that X-Wing? I don't think that's the case. That's probably not true. But what if it was? I mean, that would be pretty cool because that would be like the biggest cameo they could have in this show, and they gave us the hint right in the trailer and it went right over most people's heads. So basically what I'm getting at here is that if Mando is looking for the Jedi and he's really going to encounter a true Jedi at some point, it pretty much has to be Luke Skywalker, and I think that would be really cool. And let's not forget, Luke is also one of the only people in the galaxy who even knows about the child's species. Yoda's species was extremely rare, and they have an unusually strong connection to the Force, and Luke is one of the few people before The Mandalorian that is still alive that has ever encountered this species. Most average people and alien creatures in this galaxy do not even know about this species, so Luke is going to have some insight not only on the child's abilities and his connection to the Force, but also just on what the child is. And it's possible that he may even know where the child is coming from. Like, a lot of people think that the child may be a clone of the real Yoda, and that's why he's so heavily pursued by the Empire, because they know his potential. So we'll have to wait and see, but it would not surprise me at all if Luke Skywalker appears at the end of season 2, or maybe not till season 3 or 4, and that eventually feeds into a new series where we follow Luke and Ben as they travel the galaxy and begin their new Jedi training academy, and we get to see a much more heroic and powerful Luke Skywalker than what we saw in the sequel trilogy. We get to see more of a young Ben Solo, get more of his backstory. We see more of him as a Jedi. Perhaps we see him sort of feeling this connection with Rey from across the galaxy. That would be kind of a cool thing to see. But I'm getting way ahead of myself. So again, main point is, I think Luke Skywalker has to appear in The Mandalorian at some point, or at the very least, maybe his presence will just loom over the story and you'll hear his name referenced a couple times. But we'll have to wait and see. Again, like, this is all just speculation. I just wanted to talk about this before the new season comes out. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments section below. Do you think we'll ever get to see Luke Skywalker in this show? Or do you think we'll hear his name? Or do you believe that the Jedi that are being referred to in this show are really going to just amount to Ahsoka and possibly Ezra? Which, that would be awesome, don't get me wrong here. I think that's going to be great. I'm not even saying that we need to see Luke in this show. I'm just saying that I think that's what it's inevitably leading toward. Because again, he's the only Jedi left. But again, that's just my thoughts, so let me know what you guys think. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching. If you could remember to leave a like, I would really appreciate it, because it really does help the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and as usual, may the Force be with you always.